Now then, Neil Diamond. What does that conjure up for you? Probably a long list of hits stretching back 30 years, everything from Crackling Rosie. She could have been cackling. Could have been
yes.
Easily. But she was crackling in 1970.
Caroline.
Sweet
Hey.
Caroline. Love on the Rocks.
Ain't no surprise.
Rose.
Pour me a drink.
And I'll tell you some lies.
Yesterday. Ah, well, we know them all.
We do know them all. We won't sing them all. Yeah, tis I suppose. I've met him. He's a lovely man,
Have you?
actually. I have several
Is that his own
times.
hair?
It's all a bit Bobby Charlton-ish, isn't it? With a bit.
It's a bit Arthur Scargilly, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little thatch. Bless
Wouldn't
him.
be dyed, that, would it?
Well, I didn't like to have too close an inspection. We were in a hotel room alone, apart from a cameraman. Could have led to rumours.
Indeed.
Right, on Monday, anyway, whatever his hair, the story of his hair, we know that he does release his latest album. It's called As Time Goes By, You Tend to Lose Your Hair. It features his favourite songs from the movies and Mark Frieden. Talk to him about it.
Hello, again hello.
When you come up with a new album or a new song or a new show, there's always something that you haven't explored, or some kind of growth that's taken place inside of you that you want to express.
After 3 decades of turning pop medleys into music classics, Neil Diamond isn't only motivated by the challenge of something new. It's more basic than that. He simply likes to work.
It's more than liking it. It's, you know, it's a passion of mine. I guess I'm addicted to it. I've been doing it, writing songs since I was 17 and performing since I was in my mid-20s.
Is it more profound for you as the songwriter or as the performer to have touched a person emotionally?
Honestly, it doesn't matter, as long as it's a beautiful record. But I do love creating some beautiful sound out of silence. There's something very, very, I don't know. That's the thing that does it for me. Silence and then beauty.
The fundamental things apply as time goes by.
These days, Diamond is breaking the silence with some of the most beautiful music ever to come out of Hollywood. He has compiled 20 classic songs for a double CD titled The Movie Album As Time Goes By.
There's such a treasure trove of great music and films that it was fun, and it was pretty easy for me to go through and find those that I loved.
But I noticed so many of your songs have a very melodic approach to them.
Well, we didn't intend to do that, but I was at first intimidated by recording some of these songs, but I did feel, and I've been singing for a few years, and I did feel that I could lend something of myself to these songs, to the style and the performance, and that's what I hope I've done.
This is the one you've been waiting for. Oh, yes, I know.
And he hasn't done it alone. A full symphony orchestra of over 80 pieces is led by legendary Hollywood conductor Elmer Bernstein.
Not being a trained musician, I tend to just to feel it at the moment of the performance, which is fine for me, especially when I have a rhythm section behind me. This album that was done with a full symphony orchestra, and there was no rhythm section. So in a sense, I had to keep the rhythm with my performance and lead the rest of the orchestra, which was a little daunting for me at first, but I got the swing of it after 1 or 2 songs and began to really love it.
Can do so much.
And yes, he's taking it on the road. Not all 80 pieces, but a scaled-down version with his band of 25 years. Clearly, Neil Diamond is not going to coast through these next golden years.
In my business, you can't coast. If you're in it, you have to do it full speed, and you have to really love it and care for it. And when you're ready to coast, that's the time to get out.
Godspeed your love to me.
Isn't that?
still prefer a bit of.
Oh, right, that's one as well. Okay. Yeah, but that wasn't in the movies. These are songs from the movies.
But he's on tour next year, isn't he?
Is he? Over here?
You mean I've told you something?
Oh, you
don't
have?
know?
Ooh, I didn't know that, Eamon. Do you want me to say it
wow.
again? I didn't know that, Eamon.